Yo, yo, yo. Um, so I don't know. I was streaming last night and working out how to get the M8 to send MIDI to the SP404 Mark II so I can control the effects. And had basically daisy chained the SP404 Mark II off of the second output on the Launchpad Pro over. Problems with that is mostly, well, the Launchpad Pro uses MIDI channels 1 through 4 to kind of light everything up and talk back and forth to the Dirty Wave M8. The SP404 Mark II is hard-coded to use MIDI channels 1 through 5 for the bus 1 through 4 being MIDI channel 1 for control knobs and stuff, and the input effects is MIDI channel 5. Works fine, except that when you start turning knobs, you start sending MIDI CC that changes the look of the Launchpad Pro, which can be confusing. So I was looking at some external gear I could possibly use, and I was like, you know what, why am I making all of this a headache and looking into buying something when I can just use my iPad with AUM and go just set a MIDI route from the, well, in this case, I want to go M8. This route is wrong. I'm going to go M8 to the SP404 Mark II. So what I should be able to do now, because the M8 allows you to send MIDI, you can direct it to the USB and MIDI outputs, or you can direct it to just MIDI or just USB. So what I've got going on now is the USB is connected. You can't see it's behind my head, but I've got it connected to the iPad. And then I did the same thing. I've got the SP404 Mark II is connected to the iPad as well. I'm not and this will actually open up, be able to use the iPad for some audio effects and things for the M8. If I would like to do that, we'll figure it out. But anyway, so far, everything seems to be playing fine. I did have to sneak in a audio ground loop isolator from the M8 and then the audio going into the SP404 Mark II, but that seems to have eliminated any USB ground noise coming from the M8 connecting to the iPad, so I think we're good there. I could use the Launchpad to come in and, well, that's actually going to re-trigger them, but I mean, like, I can mute the tracks or whatever, bring them back in. So got that. What I want to play with at the moment is being able to send automation to, or basically MIDI CCs to the SP404 Mark II. Should work. I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. So I'm just going to just let this stuff play. It's fine. We're just goofing around. So we're going to go MIDI out, take transpose off. Actually, we should be able to do channel 1. So I'm going to go USB. So we're just telling it, I know I don't have like a larger screen, so it might be hard to see what I'm doing down here because the screen's so tiny. But I had to give up the screen being able to be projected because we're now using USB is being taken over by the iPad. I did read that we might be getting a M8C iPad client, so I might be able to figure out some other stuff with the iPad getting use the iPad to get the screen out. But for now, we got what we got. So I should be able to do the channel here. I'm going to use J, and what is it? It's 33 or 83. I mean, the FX select is 83, so I'm going to put 83 here, so that we can control for channel 1 what the effect we get is. Then I'm going to go CCA is 16, 17, 18 for the first 3 parameters. And then, yeah, 80, 81, and 82. So we get 80, 81, and 82. So what I should be able to do, if I do all of this correctly, is actually like name all these as like, I don't know, SP bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. Just kind of like duplicate these. So this should open up some pretty fun stuff to be able to do from the M8. Now I'm just going to keep like letting it play the same thing. So what's the instrument? 6. So we go 6 here. So let's go down. We're going to grab J. I don't know if the route's working right. So I think that would turn it on immediately. I would hear something. Yeah, it's not doing anything. M8. We need a note. Okay, so the note is definitely... I must have gate turned on for ext source. What do we need here? What am I missing? It's getting MIDI. I don't think AUM needs anything fancy to route CCs around. That's J, right? CCJ. Oh, we're not playing the track, that's why. There we go. I don't think we can remain. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so like let's say we go super filter, remain here. Go set this to low pass. Could do like a CCA. That sets us a 0. We could start low, do like a repeat command. Cool. So that does work. I mean, I've done this before, so I know it does work in theory. I just haven't done it through the iPad before. So that kicks off, apparently hits max and then doesn't go any further. Let's go turn screensaver off. Where's that? Under general. Minutes is at least less annoying. Okay. So we can get weird even and like nuts. It's probably not the best one to pull. Like do that for a second, switch back over. Kind of goofy. This is just programming one effect lane. So like I could copy the instrument, paste it, make this bus 2 by just changing the channel, leaving the rest of the parameters the same. Do the same thing, bus 3, channel 3. Bus. Don't know what the heck I just did there, but let's fix that. Call it in bus, maybe. Now if we want to get super nutty, we take that out. Just like kind of let it do its filter sweep. Make another one. Go to bus 2. Different effect. What is going on? Why do we... Oh, because I set 2 super filters. Okay. I don't know why that popped back to 48. Maybe it's because it's starting there. Let's go set it. This is all behavior I haven't like messed with much. Okay, there we go. So we have to set it. Apparently it's taking... That seems weird that it's just getting a default value. What was causing it to do that? All right, this will be something I need to be careful of or consider, because basically what's happening is I'm turning on the effect. It's never getting turned off. So the buses, regardless of what I do here, they're just like staying on. So I'd have to remember to either turn it off manually or something. Should be fine. Go back here and do some goofy stuff too. Like we could put a LFO pointed at CCA. Turn it way down so it's not as much. We should be able to watch the drive change. Okay. Not sure why this is getting locked up. Might just be because it's getting the automation. It's gonna take me a little while to think through this, but should open up some fun automation opportunities. Let's go back and like if I want, here's like I want to drop a scatter effect, for example. We'll use bus 2 still. Let's play this. Scatter's like early. I'm not sure. Must be like 7. Six. So I'm gonna swap this. Oh, I gotta remember to send it to off afterwards. So we still need increment 7, but in this case we're gonna go CCA, CCJ to 0. So we program in scatters. Or like a short downer before going into it. So downer was 7. I'm gonna have to write this down. Why didn't it? Oh, nice. Just take that out of the F. Make this 10. I just hosed everything. It's all right. We'll get it back in a second here. Just gonna go 9 again to stop it. I think we're getting like random scatters because the LFO is just kind of bouncing around. Okay, because I switched what... I didn't turn off scatter here. So now it's stuck on. I'll have to think about how many tracks I would want to set or save as open for automate. I mean, I could maybe do 2 tracks to get automate both FX here, or set aside a separate number. Just so I know and then kind of like pepper them in where I need them, but it'll make it hard to see or tell if I'm doing a song arrangement to know if I'm just dropping them in. I don't know. Something to think about. I think this is at least working in the space I was thinking, which is good. that's just the render that I did. Okay. That's what I was messing around with last night. Or the day before. I don't know. Well, if anybody's interested, I will try and find some time to either blog or do a video explaining what the heck I have set up here, how it's all connected and cabled up, and I think this is going to be something I'm going to keep trying to play with to figure out. Trying to get towards doing some sort of a live performance stuff. Next up will probably be spending some time with the EC4 to actually think about how I want to program stuff here. I can do Launchpad Pro can do mutes and unmutes or solos. So I think like I got that like part pretty well handled. The way that the Launchpad Pro handles clips, it's similar to Ableton Live where you can kind of move around, but if you have them beside each other, it's just going to carry over to the next track, which isn't exactly what I want. And I don't know if I want to go through and have everything kind of skip one and move over. I don't think there's any setting in the firmware to tell it not to do that. I don't know. I got a number of things to think about and play around with here. So, and then it'll be figuring out besides FX if I want to use the SP404 Mark II for anything. There is an issue where if you send a program change, you have to do it early, because if you do it at the start of the clip, it basically is queuing up the next program change, and that is a huge problem. But I don't know, all this stuff can be managed. So it's going to come down to, I think, deciding what kinds of sounds I want running on the M8 versus what I want running on the 404 Mark II, and deciding like how I want to juggle stuff. Because I mean, I could leave it as kits. Oh, right, we got the FX on still. Let's turn that off. Because I could like leave it open and have like some different kits that you can kind of play along to whatever's going with the M8. Or do something different, or set these up as all like loops and things that are in key with the M8. I don't know. I guess for the moment, I'm going to stop here, and I got plenty of stuff to think about for what I'm trying to actually accomplish here, but thanks for stopping by, folks. If you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, as I kind of keep thinking through this setup, I will try and give some more information about what I'm doing or why I'm making certain decisions or choices, but keep moving it at least in the direction I'm trying to. So thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And